to us now watch for and so no call area and today is the last working day of the week for most people. It is not the last working day, but for most people it is the last working day of the week, and we are so grateful to God. Say washe so ama na watche asai akwa pro ede ababe to Nana ya ode edi kind agudi mu nsem no ede abreye sabre ko wakrata yensa aka ewo hanumu sei no na apostle and ayetna se na yede abro. Yakai will say we are streaming on all our social media handles, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X, Instagram, just a baby Okwakasi TV. Or like it video na wa share. You like it and you share notification into our YouTube, then you press it so that you always be the first person to know anytime we share a video. Midi any abana ofe bia kan yen ho fiti sabre ekosise no ndu baako ebebo onim se Kasi TV. We are the only TV station that changes lives through Christ. In so we promise to give you interviews, we promise to give you education, we promise to give you the entertainment that will help change your life in the right direction. Nana ya ode asaba be kame ho a obe boame na yede ko wakrata enana pe yensa aka no na aposo no yede ni nyina ede abro.
What's up? It's another fantastic Friday.
And then they're rapping at the
Maybe I start to show one about your manica.
Now, Mrs. Abba, you are ready to know or watch the one and not
and Friday, like member also ended. It is our per se. Me dedicated about 10 minutes of the show, and from out there, fine. I can do justice to that. You know what I'm capable of. It is our per se. Many of the for manager.
Make us also was sacra.
Oh, like my sacra there, but say. In animal kingdom, say, good. Yes, Shabra said, my boy, and share women. Nothing that I buy the room. Nothing once and I could no kind of two on chain anyway. It is a son of Sally episode. I think I'll be able to respond to her, but many imagine send a fin and a power insane. But you know, it's all good. It's all good.
You know, no matter
dear, a woman, your child may try their Sunday, made sure no. For now, dear. Make sure people and
then your birthday dedication be any go tea be any birthday lecture be any birthday.
Hey, Emma is some now be kind. But I'm writing economics tomorrow now for Nebia. Sunday, Metro OB, then management science on.
It is well. Oh, we are fine.
You've been a kind and say, you might be brave when I'm a semi-cool school.
Oh. Ana minim se hwan na dada mi o dada na mtiram se hwan kra na dada mi kra se mi nko school nyama bebre o ha ke betumi aye soja odo nsato abrewa aduane
and nyama no will have been easier said na me dwen se bia said na bia me first degree ni sa na nke bia e be ye
ana bra ade a wusua primary ni sa na wo ko se ya wusua I say your levels I have fuchini bi di bia chi nti wo ko soro ni nyina the higher you go the tougher it becomes.
Start my degree na me colleagues UCC me UCC me we means go be one means go be
boy.
See my admission by and I had Leg 1 and I had UCC for the masters. Now for me colleagues ni bia frɛ Ima UCC we na ba wo be come me say oh there be the same people who are saying someone see UCC. That is the same way undergrads for the whole level can someone
oba onyem na wo aka no say the pain so come me see me free we mu fi me ngu biom me ngu so kan kro do me
na me nka se me bi me sanya bi we bi ana. But it's all good in Chelsea until we are not straight away to campus naturally. I got to us so but I think on Wednesday the economic desire Ghana's president in waiting.
Oh yes, Okasaye. Now I think Oka Ensembebre Kasandi Okasache. He started from what he has achieved as a vice president. Niema wetumi abua ama Ghana etumi achieve in the say oye vice president no ansana Oka niema se ononso no oba ebeye president as a Ghana for to abama na mane be president aniema bia odi ebegu akwem but in the bulletin no waka say obe abolish e-levy no taxes on digital payment the e-levy will therefore be abolished osan so e can say emission tax nso a esan eba as a car full 10 years of senior emission no ebi mo kra say be eji emission tax and cause eji ekuafo nso because ngusie bia ye ngusie nti o se nko nso eji o bi o se no nso ba obeyi e de afi ho betting
o kan za dia ene
ngusie bia ye ngusie obi produce ngusie bia o se eji na emission tax
e se ne ka boy se beti
o munye o se mutua bi o se betting tax nso no oba obeyi eno nso e de afi ho
nko ade me ne nya adwen
betting tax no sa
e se nko man stay se ne be ya be discourage boys no
na e discourage you.
Oh, for now, and discourage you on, but I think
is tax. Or the tax in the crowd 90% to crowd still. I'm not sure it's a bit discouraging.
Discouraging more.
Open team. Near team. Mama, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, some of these things, no. Beginning Shetama e-levy baseno beginning ko ba yana mobile man ni ejai ene ye nya be find ways e be dodge ni adade aja bro swa na be 1 month you still do it because bibi to say mobile money time affairs say was all send it to say let's say 1,000 mo be ene me 100 say be ya I will evade make to me evade this taxes na but to me nye e den ya
oh but abana say in economics you see bibi for elasticity. Like some of the product and now service more inelastic, being so elastic in the short run and in the long run. And then probably in the short run, buy any day, you can't say you would do away with it. But as time goes on, as a bar for no, there was no way we can say divert and say avoid the taxes on it. But in the long run, no, people were trying to find ways and means. And I think that the percentage rate, said that 1.5%, it was something that not as a discouraging crop for. Even if you can see it so at the baby 0.5. Obi and one agent be say that rate in a was short.
Yeah. And I say electricity VAT on electricity so no oba there will be no VAT on electricity. Flat rates on spare parts imports. Say spare parts who import here container baako 1,000 cedis. No matter the spare parts I will once a full container ne de no and I betua 50 ministers and deputy ministers. So, ministers or don't be adwuma nyina baako 50. The ministers, deputy, ya keka nyina bo ma 50 or mano emro so
which is achievable.
Responsible spending. Enye bibia na ye be say sika wo ye de nyansa se beta frache e beto sikadie hu e wo man Ghana mu. Reduce fiscal burden on government by leveraging the private sector. Into say private enyuma na the levies bebre ho de pressure be free government is so simple, friendly, flat tax regimes. Internal taxes near the idea so bana friendly send be obia ebe to me achia. Electronic and faceless audit by GRA. On say GRA for CBB ebe call electronic send be first yes nkrofo to me continue bishop ni e hwe say the niam say na oton send be fa so agile tax in there bi sa na me nyina no ye be yi afi ho. Tax amnesty ne chere say ebia ese adwumakuo bi ni nipakuo bi a omuntumi entua tax ne hwe omunema say tax no ebia for the past 3 years omuntumi ntua ebia omun hyeda emho ahoden enso enti no omuntumi ntua no ebetumi de ni nyina na che om ne start bibia no on a fresh note into the tax amnesty obetumi e de aba automate thermoport bibia be ya machine e kwa anye uni nipa bia nkohia na obi akoye we eno wo ho ansa no say port duties and charges nso no or the new policy e beba sika ye tuatua e wo port ne ade no obeba na ba fam krama na ko eti se lo meba me feel say lo metogo e free port meboa international say Ghana mampani abi de eche be ye mampani a so to me be ye president here there will be free tax free port would be be about Ghana money here so benya sika de be import sa na eche training of 1,000 youth in ICT say better tell nipa bebre e ICT me betumi de o makọ amonane akwakoye adwuma na enya sika e de aboa o man Ghana modern jobs enyuma ahoro bebre o de nyina ebeba reduce cost of interest data and also ebeba easy passport acquisition just as say akope passport a obebre ho bebre da bi so nya ba passport ne je no ebe ye easy growth mindset curriculum wase eniema ankwara esua e wo school no ye de niema bi te say robotics ne ade baba be shem problem solving niema se na be akwara ne be ko school be wie na onim sene obetumi a solve problems asa Ghana has see as school na ayekọ no ye wie a ye nkyira wo hwe o nhyada enni sa abilities no be kwakọ ye adwuma bi no na wo hu so ose oba o de sa niema ni nyina beba na school no aboa repositioning of education or say and also niama bebre say na can education when niama expand schools infrastructure you see suku adan ni ade bebre medical schools ni ade be see law schools e be kan ni atumi anya bi akọ discipline any ade nyina na enhance fiscal discipline through an independent fiscal responsibility council enshrined in the Fiscal Responsibility Act. Say niama ode begu akwan mu no bebre na the bulletin na yede amamo no enti no kwada de okasa eche okanse bebre ensema okaye no ebi no but criticisms and crofo ebi nso can set sa e-levy mission tax ni ade woka ho ene baaye enti no say opese wo yi free ho why not now why will you wait say wo be ye mampani asa na be ye free ho.
But don't forget that he went ahead to say he was just a mate.
He was just a mate.
Yes, he was a mate. And you know, in politics, something that we all should understand is that probably he was the vice president, but he wasn't at the home of affairs. So there are certain things that obey to me, and in the suggestion about.
Yeah. We all know, say, when you are the vice president, you are not the one that is running things.
Good.
You can merely but suggest. Na nipa nepa and obejiatum, fair enough. But Sisiano, he being criticized, no, it is based on ensema every on kasa nenum ensema every president enum aba ama yati ase say Ghana economy ne die ba umia na ye in charge on no taking decisions on no ye bibia ema Ghana economy no enti no obi anim the roles of the vice president, yes, obi anim the roles of the chairman of the economic management team, obi anim, but mo ankasa wo san ria no wasan aba be ka wabontin before then no say you are in charge of everything. Now, for because you are in charge of everything, you're not for your hold you accountable. Now, because we are made then you are contradicting yourself.
Well, I am not here this morning to speak on behalf of any political party, but I wish Nkawamami mandating to defend him or to explain things on behalf of the National Patriotic Party. But unfortunately, many new Patriotic Party, young fans are new national, Bakune national.
Oh,
okay, so many new political party. Young fans are say new is a national, a political party. One thing I'm looking at it from the angle saying, you put it aside things that he said, and your ma to me see, you know, Obia war excuse to say economic background. No, there are angles that are free. I am looking at the inflation rate, the fiscal deficit, and near maybe I person implementing. About the main reason why there are loopholes. I want to you
a lot,
and there are certain positive stars a woman. I remember when JM came out to say or spoke about the 24-hour economy, on the good side and the bad side. But sometimes we do say we compare this country to the Western world. Your council and the taxes are like things are being done in a way tax and say they are paying taxes. Every country can never be developed without taxes.
Oh yes.
Now taxation, almost two coin mini passport, mean two coin airport, baby. But Obia will attest to the fact, say, even elsewhere, sorry to say, a clean a cramp book, a cramponum, in Chenica on tabletop. So, see a person or mine Timicon and Nimuko do baby, you bet me compare to the Western world and also the European countries now. One, digitization now, it's very, very critical. A better baby, me, I don't one car, minim say it will be part of a year almost system now. Anka left me alone. The strategy I for tabletop no, it should be taken away. Can't you be a true bank? Send a taxes na. I said he was part of the economic management team.
He wasn't part.
Okay, he was the chairperson, the leader.
According to Honorable Osafoma Fokrade, or say a versatile player. And you know, on the economic management team, no, he at times I told you a secretary, I told you a chair, I told you he's a versatile player.
I understand you very well. Don't forget, last year I sat on this same chair and told you, say, one thing I working against the economic management team, they say, about 90% of this team had that presidential ambition. Had the views and answered they wanted to lead the NPP government. And that collective effort to be to help the management team to progress, it was lacking. Here is the case. They say Alan Kojo Shemati, who was part of the economic management team, or Kokwantinkro, Wakwatine party. Akoto said, who wanted to lead the party as the flag bearer. So say the stage said, let us give the man. I am not saying say I'm not campaigning for him, but say any man or canon. Say I didn't two man no better implement here.
Yeah. No matter what he says, he cannot exempt himself from what is happening in Ghana now.
Nobody,
there is
not even the assembly members.
That is it. MP everybody, any member of parliament on the ticket of NPP cannot take himself out of what is happening in Ghana now. And we all know, say, before Bawumia was introduced, Bawumia was introduced as the economic messiah. The reason why Nana Addo said Bawumia said Bawumia is the only person because he was there. This city redenomination. J. Kufuor Bawumia was then at the Bank of Ghana, and he played a very critical role and helped the city to stabilize. So he was coming to help Ghana economy. That is why he was brought. But Kame Yakwaya to say he has now geared from the economy. That is the main reason why he was brought on board, and has geared towards digitization. What I said, me a presenter. Me betna ha me be interviews afa me betna ha ni mo no na ya be no na me na me gina camera chi adwuma na me ya camera adwuma na me ye no so eye o eboa TV no yes, but that was not the main reason why I was brought. And in a way no, I have deviated from the main reason why I was brought in. And makofa de foforo and makotama so say footballer we ko gina park so say ko bobo ye be hu na wo watama ban ya hye no edi referee. No, what you are doing is good, but that is not why you were called. And if we are talking about the issues of the economy, Bawumia cannot take himself out of it.
He hasn't taken himself out of it. But what I'm saying is the economic aspect and the digitization aspect in Ghana, they work hand in hand. And say, oh,
because your ministry of is it information and communication? You have to communication information, but as information and digitization, what aspect of digitization as a whole ministry on its own? Yeah.
But I know, say,
no. Seriously, politicians, usually we can only but judge politicians based on their own words. Because on paper, what we know is supposed to happen. You and I know that is not what happens.
I don't know.
And you know, Wednesday, some of the kind, and only a should be all mechanics, no beyond to me, and then country.
Man, a chance now.
He is a vice president. He still have more time to do a lot of things. He still have more time to do a lot of things. Me, I'm expecting a lot from him. He's still the vice president of the republic. He can still do more. And I'm expecting a lot
from him, and he will do more.
Okay, you do I say about one day delegate akoto mu de awie nti aka Ghanaians nti 2024 the scenario ye na be hu chale nti eduru ho a e na ye be hu
the next president
Mamenfa Enkweseta abanoma to awie
oh ya to awie if you know you know.
You can't trust obigo kromoti no be yakita ne dio. Enkweseta said they are redefining objectivity and amede share and semona say and pay. Lands Minister calls for increased mining investment amidst new mineral discovery. Samuel Abu Jinapo and oye mining Lands Minister ewo my Ghana mu ono na odesan same way atu echa. NSA boss exposed using Chief of Staff's name. Professor Peter Chumesi, Director General of the National Sports Authority, Sisiade and Samuel say area na NSA International Sports Authority ya say Sisiade ne to adaho or de Mame Akosua Frema or say paridi kan sem bia di dwedwa nanum sisi o makọ hwema hu sensem na o ka no as enshada enye no crab bragging and influence peddling. NSA boss exposed using Chief of Staff's name. Illegal stay in office. Treat Amish like you did to Kofi Inti. Kofi Inti a former GRA boss. Krate Echrima. Yes, say finance minister. Yes, rewa ba the botechino. And one any the bob papa. A GRA boss. What this sister yes, kind and actual letter man sa papa umrasun to Kofi. Na kwaji wa home. Na papa anka bia wa carry no se sa na nema no koi because you say Ghana mramu de udi 60 years o ko pension na Reverend Dr. Amisha da wusu amwe de chese sister no wadi ahome so ama chese sister na twam ban fie mieru ni ade ani obi anka hwe nkyere no na ntia quite say office ho no kra na oto illegally because emre wo man mu kire say we 60 years ukọ pension unless of course say your man extended contract papa pay the extended contract bi a emaye krata full stop si so kra yem fa bi ma ye hwe ma and so still at the office and I enjoy as the GRA boss enti no krata yi ensema e kire mu say Minister for Finance near what the year send you know I'm running here no sa na mo se mre no so e wo say enti near what the year Kofi Nti no ye papa amesha da nso no munye ni bisa pepepe na wono nso enkope baby entina krata ye mu na esan dia ba say Afenyo Markins make strong case for lighter custodial sentence on promotion of LGBTQ activities and also story no e wo page 4 of the Inquisitor. Cyber Security Authority issues Val's Day fraud alert, urges public to exercise caution online. Valentine ya ebe fraud of ones who be the Valentine. Enti si ade say wo ye bibia no ama wani ada ho. Nyasa hotel da se abra no ma okra so. Ade bi we bi aye ton ade online. Ade wonim se ne boy 1000 Ghana na obi de abeto online so ton 500 cedis and answer 400 cedis into the payment before delivery. Sa ne manema nyina mama mani na ho. Na obi alpha 6 and ane mo 9 efutuo a akọ ede ama Ghana fo nyina no. Let's form great alliance to rescue Ghana. PPP urges citizenry and also kratei ede honsem aba. Mr. Alan Kwadwo Tremantin na oye member of the New Patriotic Party as he said there ononkwa age na movement for change content cross 2024 about 20 to aba man no no na ye kasai was Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia entumi nyi ne humfri Ghana mess asisi economy ni ewom no ontumi nyi ne humfri mu ne entumi nyi ne humfri mu china o kan ho he is part and parcel of the problems that we have in Ghana. So Bawumia can't absolve himself from economic mess. Alan Eka. Former Sports Minister Dr. Ahmed Mustafa dies at age 63. Yes, papa ne ho emfa no na otu kwan na busuafo de ne call India so kwaja yaresa enso fofie antoata ema papa atoa nananom ewo ensiedo ntiyema na busuafo nyina yakọ ensam de bebre na yede eba akoma memfa nka ho ne yenko se Ghana's corruption rating can change if we avoid politicizing of institution appointments. Institutions be wo honoma bibia ya ma just a political appointment and ayema president or teso no EC boss or no be bibia appointment bi no ye se eno eka ho na ase ama corruption e wo man Ghana mu ete atese nipa ode asemu etudwa Professor Joseph Achu aye or political science lecturer e wo University of Ghana. And something the cinema kaya no na endorsement but na apostle and I dey mount into no okay one sorry say court remand 2 siblings for verbally assaulting police officer and a man jail 20 years for impregnating 16-year-old daughter on one kasa ne baba we di infinitia so wa hye no nyinsɛn 2-year-old girl dies in accident manhole yasemu ancient manhole hey Ghana and I say every girl senso no akwara bi ahwere ne nkwa ewo every girl se no so empanifo ehwe se omo nka ho nsem bebre omo enka ho ensem na na to aso mame.
All right, mame fa Republic Press na ento aso emaun 7 the Republic Press is for the sake of time emfa only headlines now. Bawumia all public contract under my government to be published online for scrutiny. And somehow on Wednesday now, yet an apostle, Eddie Brel de Dow Sanso and NPP communication director slams JJ over blacklisting of Hawa Kumsin Farouk Mahama. Share Kasim News and I create the details of that story now by Ghana Journalists Association say Nipa Omujina NPP Hawa Kumsin Farouk Mahama so more blacklist but NPP communication director or say the JJ decision.
Enti omo blacklist because as a hono during omo primary reporters se call had issues ye bi mu etiti bi mu ntare ne ade and it looks like as omo sheda anye ho hwe
but they will address all those issues. 2024 polls NPP and they say have nothing better to offer Ghanaians. Alan Kwadwo Tremantin the butterfly movement on the din sami toja Jerry Ahmed host Diana Asamoah and Philippa Berfi at Weja Gbawe. Jerry Ahmed, and I go to the incumbent member of parliament for Weja Gbawe. ababaawa ana maame gifty Tina Mensa, yes or no? And I say, dear, Jerry made a cotton as part of the Thanksgiving service, and I say, dear, or the diner as Samoa and a Philippa Burfi, and the Omobatunium at the Radia Sapa. Ghana is at a crossroads. Kufo admit as he endorses Bawumia serving the Republic. To us, money.
The Ghanaian Times, and I made it to us the most authoritative newspaper. Asante Hene receives first batch looted regalia from University of California. Asante niema bia mpanimfo na se abrofo no betesa koy no mo side ni nyina abasisi ade se efa edikan no ababedu ma Asante Hene asomu se twetwe. NRSA begins commercial road transport e-registration next month to improve safety. National Road Safety Authority emonso say I will encourage Ghanaians to have mindset of possibilities, Vib declares as he outlined 15 broad areas to tackle. Was so Obama Ghana for enya sa dream mood or the better Ghana for dream say be to me aye to me aye na ye nyina na to me aboa ama o man no afa ne ntoma pa e efra. Disclose funding source. Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition demands as it pushes political parties to promote campaign finance transparency, protect integrity of electoral process. Mrs. Beauty Nate wano eno yopenyi pa wadano wase political parties sika eya mode yamo campaign na mode yamo niema mo kwa batu wa mu yusu no mun chechrim mun disclose bebi ya sika ni efri na ye nyina ye hu eya na ebi mo eya adwen sase sika ni bi ya koye o man sika na se ye sika bi ya ebi chomo mo man famra bontin no bi ya ehu ne eko ya o mepa choto aso.
All right, Mamimfa Delegate Kwakratana Edwin Semai the by Feed and Pay Ghana's favorite newspaper. Guta President hails port taxes reform. And Dr. Joseph Obin, President of Guta Nilisan Semina Tuja, former youth sports minister dies in India. The late Dr. Mustafa Ahmed in some Abetuja. And I think the kind edisa story na abroad that Manshia holds 150 Sagwati war de Kaswameda suspect demands DNA test. And a banner headline delegated by Bawumia is man of destiny. Former President John Agyekum Kufuor and then Semia Tuja Efa a year the president in waiting. Dr. Alhaj Mahmood Bawumia.
And Akusia
by but Akusia Katu no by very funny. Accra Sports Stadium 2024. To her said Accra Sports Stadium Ayena who pays the piper calls that the Accra Sports Stadium no what that to say ponchena is there omona afd ho ntina ntina obetimi azumi ama na afi yenhwe de Akusia de by ene anopa ntina abana ohwe na training ponchena is there omona afd Accra Sports Stadium grass so it's a pepe we are here to play any active football on the pitch. 50 December, I suspended football activities at Accra Sports Stadium.
Mamifa Chronicle enwe ni nyina ene anapay Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ena okase wase hwe na Ghana fo mu kase ukwada no asa na mekoka na me manifesto debi eno de na mekocheche nsemu keka kire Ghana fo na manifesto na nkasa na ode ko 2024 election na fe ansa na manifesto no enam kwan so a eba e manifesto chenchirenche enti no ye nyina na ye ma ye ni ena ho ne ye ntwen na ne ode ba ukwada ne de eno no it was just a tip of the iceberg. I say when John 3:16 takes on BMW, the stakes are high. And as I still on John 3:16, John 3:16, no year John Otosumiensa over 2016. And I say John 3:16 will hold. Yeah, be sure science. Said I say John 3:16 any BMW and 2024 one more day airbo any wo my Ghana mu na bako abeye Ghana man penyin. I saw leadership in Bawumia the first time I met him. Ghana man penyi dada John Agyekum Kufuor and ode sansem way atujo say ede di kan amani ebo Bawumia ni manam hu say akwa we da chi bi obetumi ayo kendini into on the leadership no eyade a ewo ni mu fini nkwara bremu a na ode enyi ena Chronicle de yakọ mebusam Proverbs chapter 8 verse 7 also for my mouth will utter truth and wickedness is an abomination on my lips. I had a look one crata munsem na apostle no AC ene enkomo bebre e wo ho ye twa ye ho sema menu wa fidie ni free haye